Hello friends, once again it's the Swamp King here, back with some more Hearthstone action. Today I'm going to be playing another Hunter deck, which if you've seen any of the previous videos you'll know is probably a mistake. But we're just going to do it anyway. We've got Dash the Flash's Dart Trap Secret Hunter. Before we begin, big shout out to Self-Flagellation for preparing me for this punishment. So this is the list. Pretty conventional Secret Hunter, very similar to some of the previous decks we've played. I think what's supposed to be the big innovation here is Dart Trap, I guess to kind of play the role of similar to Snipe and just take out some of the bigger minions that our opponents have going on. And I have made the change that has been suggested, where we've cut a tracking and added a Leroy here. So we'll take it through some games, see how we go. I've purged all of the other decks except for that sweet Dragon Rogue, which I've actually been enjoyed playing quite a lot. Alright. Up against Priests. Can't imagine this being a bad matchup. And this seems actually like a pretty good curve, especially if our opponent has like Shadow Word Pain or decides to use their coin fairly early to try and establish a board. So don't think we'll send anything back. I was gonna say, hopefully we get the free W, our opponent disconnecting, but we would never be so lucky.
I'll never tell.
Is that good? I think we're still gonna set up the cat trick first, but 4 damage. Maybe like if it's an Azoth, can take out like a Shifting Shade or something.
I wonder.
Hopefully our opponent's just tanking on if they like coin Shadow Word Pain. I wonder just how much more these Secret Hunter decks are favoured if they have the Secret Keeper on turn 1. Oh, that seems good. Another advantage of this is we can grow the Secret Keeper out of range of Holy Nova and Excavated Evil next turn. Question is, do we want to start using a hero power every turn to hopefully put our opponent quite low that our charge finishes, or our Eagle Horn Bow can kill them, or do we want to just get this Secret Keeper as big as possible for when it inevitably gets murdered. Our opponent is certainly not making this the most dynamic game that we've ever played.
Quickly.
Oh, interesting. So freezing trap, and because our opponent could like coin Holy Nova, so maybe freezing trap grandmother is actually fine. Because then we're going to keep our Secret Keeper and keep our get a 3/2, so we can keep the pressure on. Our opponent no longer has the coin. It'll kill our cat trick, but also means if they don't have it, then this Leok's gonna start adding quite a bit of damage to our board. And if they do decide to just go like coin, replay the Disciple, then that's very bad for them.
Cthulhu is my shield.
This is also very bad for them. I think we definitely want to start getting as much value out of our hero power as we can. I think they're unlikely to trigger this explosive trap. So
Oh dear.
I mean, like, if they did trigger the explosive trap, that would be really good for us, but
Cthulhu! Cthulhu! Cthulhu!
let's see if we can rip a Leroy. Oh, that sucks. So, our best hits with this Barnes are the two Savannah High mains. We can hit a Cloaked Huntress. And I think we're just going to take Ragnaros here. Yeah. Let's do that.
Oh dear.
Now our opponent's really pressured into using his hero power every turn. His or her. Their hero power.
I feast upon light.
That's pretty good. Coin hero power. Do it. Coin hero power. Come on. Yes. We got him. Got him with the psychic tricks. If I have a second one of these, it's not going to be a fun time.
must consider.
They do have to navigate this pretty carefully. So they have a board clear, like pain board clear.
The feast of souls begins now.
That'll chestnut. So the question is, how much worse does this game get to us for us the longer it goes? Are we better off going for the 1 in 4 on rag? Or do we bow, trap, shoot, maybe trade for one of these guys?
I wonder.
Our opponent's on 5, so they're still going to have to keep doing healing up. Like, do they have another Twilight Dark Mender? Is it really also bad if rag just... I'm sure there's definitely, an argument to be made to just play rag there. That, if we don't play it, our opponent has a greater than 25% chance of winning. Now, all our kill commands and our quick shots are good. Leroy is good. Unleash. Is that good? Making 3. 1, 2. Not so good.
I wonder.
And we're on 10. So I think we're going to do this. Hooray! It's good. Well, maybe that's a good sign, right? Good RNG. Have a good series of games. Or it's just a complete trap and we're about to get our faces crushed in. I think with the way that our opponent was playing those next couple of turns, taking the barns, even if we hit the high main, which is presumably the best thing we could have hit, probably wouldn't have worked out very well. Snipe seems great against Charmin, I think. So we'll send these back. Cool. Does our opponent have the old Trog? Always. That's a tough one. Maybe we save it to go. Turn. It's just so bad if our opponent just plays the golem. Ugh. Yeah. That's an interesting one, I think. Like, I'd like to hear what people think about that. You know, if you had that opening hand and your opponent goes turn 1 Trog, what would you do? Would you coin out the snipe? Would you just play the Secret Keeper? Obviously, now we look quite silly for not playing the Secret Keeper, but I think we'll just do this now.
Hunt alone.
Job done.
So next turn we've got the Secret Keeper, and we can play maybe Freezing Trap. Or Snipe if our opponent doesn't want to go on the board. No.
I'll never tell.
Maybe it's a bit of a trap to try and go too deep on the bow. But it does seem like it's going to do a bit of work in this matchup. Yeah, it's not what we wanted. Whew.
Come, midnight.
I hunt alone.
Job done.
That was a pretty good one. You may even get to draw a card off this quick shot. So ideally here our opponent maybe has like golem and wants to play the
What to do?
the dog. No. Interesting that they went for the totem instead of the dog. Do I want to play this dart trap? Just because it's 0. Because if our opponent hero, like our opponent's definitely going to hero power, and they'll probably hero power first, so it's just so unlikely to hit anything good. But we do want to get down our hand size down so we can quick shot. So I think we.
Watch.
The teeth I have.
Such easy sport.
Yeah, that's another one that I'm not sure on. Haven't played with. Obviously, don't play Hunter very much, although visual evidence would not suggest that. But I definitely have not played with Dart Trap very often. Ooh. Oh, I was about to say, like, oh, he played a thing that we could possibly Dart Trap. Ah, that's pretty bad. I think. Ugh. Do we want to save these? If our opponent plays Thunderbluff Valiant,
Such easy sport.
I think we need to keep it.
hunt alone.
And if they do have the Valiant, we'll just get rid of that. That also makes our Dart Trap a bit better, maybe?
A battle to eat you with.
Dalmas.
Well
Oh.
greetings, traveler.
Such easy sport.
I hunt alone.
So I guess the only disadvantage of not just firing off the other quick shot there is that if we do draw something like Ragnaros, it's going to use all our mana, or if we draw Leroy, then we can't go we can't use this and Leroy. Speak of the big man himself. Alright, so do we have lethal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep.
I hunt alone.
Great. Not sure what was happening with our opponent there. I'm not sure if they just drew kind of the wrong sequence of things, because they had some of their early game stuff at the end there, or if they just, yeah, the turn they played that Mana Tide seemed a bit odd. Like they gave up a lot of the a lot of board presence when they, yeah, if they had the golem or anything, seems like it would have been a bit better to play that. Once again, is this Dart Trap going to be good? Maybe not. Does it resolve before the hero power resolves? I don't think so. Okay. Feels like we need. Feels like the second Savannah High main is a bit not very useful. I'm not playing the explosive trap there. Gives our opponent quite a lot of value out of just attacking with the claws. Even though it's unlikely that they will. We have the Huntress, so feels like that's our turn for play.
To my side.
Job done.
We really want to hit Tay. Maybe freezing trap or snug. Ooh. Do they want to take 4? They don't.
I'll never tell. Come, midnight.
So missing out on 4 damage to the face there, but making our opponent work for the Spirit Claws, the extra Spirit Claws damage is seems like what we want to be doing. Yep. That's pretty good.
Such easy sport.
Definitely not feeling confident about this one. Especially if our opponents really... Oh, that's a spicy one. If our opponents slowed things down enough but without playing any lightning storms. Doesn't feel great. This is just going to be such a hard thing to deal with as well. Our opponent's probably got the hex for this guy.
Such easy sport.
Yeah. I do like that this list has Ragnaros as well, just to try and really taxes hard removal like that.
The teeth I have.
Such easy sport.
Job done.
Now if they have Thalnos or they hit the totem, can clear our Huntress, which I guess has already got us a bit of value. Or the Drake, yeah. Let's kill this. Ah, they have Lightning Storm. Port. How loose do we want to do this? Because we can Leroy and Unleash for 2 more. And go. We have to hit with this first, because otherwise we're making 6 with our board of... Yeah, so...
Such easy sport.
I'm not confident that that's like the game-winning maneuver, but I think that's what gives us the best chance of winning. You know, if we're gonna rip some burn off the top, or rag, or
There is a lot.
just kind of kill him before he can erase us, which seems unlikely now. So we're getting hit for 4, 5, 6, 10, 13 plus 4. So I guess we have explosive traps, so I guess it's quite a bit less, particularly because our opponent's probably going to hero power first and we'll clear that as well. So, you know what, we might actually be alright. Nice. Tournament Medic and Swampers. So we're looking for another bow, any of the burn. That one doesn't do it. 3, 6, 10, 20. Our opponent may play around explosive traps, so
Well played. There is a lot at stake here.
if you get it out.
Greetings, traveler.
That was unfortunate, but we were very close. Our opponent did well. Had the sweet tournament medic, which was a nice one. Might have to look at that one. Anyway, thanks for watching, friends. I've been the Swamp King. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.